What's up, everybody? Okay, we're back. Let me show you guys what I did. So I pretty much did all the town quests on hard. I'm about to do them on elite. I do want to show you guys how I do these quests on elite because there are a couple of things that you want to make sure that you do. I did actually set up everything as far as my blast and my thing. I always like to put them actually over here on this side, just because my mouse always ends up staying on this side. I don't want to have to like cross all the way over here and come back. So personally, I like to leave them here. If you guys don't like the shadowing of where an item was, just switch over items and eventually it'll remove the shadowing for you. So I did get my next spell. I put that there. Let's go to our character. We didn't pick up any new items except for a ring that gives a little bit more SP, but that's a standard item that you get from this guy anyways. So let's go into the collaboratory. You're gonna do this on elite. Now on elite, you want to do this a little bit differently. By a little bit differently, I mean don't really worry. It's not that crazy. So I want to make sure that everything is set up. I have all my stuff. Cast blast. Alright, so now blast is activated for 5 minutes. Oops, I clicked on the wrong one. Oh well. So now what's gonna happen is we're just gonna go in here and we're gonna fight. Now because we have bless, you guys will notice that I start doing a little bit. I'm still doing really good damage. My hit ratio is really high, and on the flip side, I get oh crap. I assume one of them was gonna spawn here. Fortunately, these guys are pretty much random. I just assumed there was gonna be one there. As you can see, we are doing pretty good damage. Our doggy's pretty decent. Our barbarian is really built. We're not buffing them, unfortunately. We don't have any major buffs or anything like that yet. But the bless alone is really good for everybody, just because it gives a little bit more chance to hit everything. Because these guys do get a little bit more armor, so what that's going to do is going to help us hit them. You can see I'm doing really good damage, or I should say we are doing really good damage. Now right here you actually want to pay attention to your doggy, because your doggy does actually take some damage. It might get low. Fill the dog up one more time. Let's get this small chest. Now this is going to be a really high chest for everybody in here, so that chest, the chest now and this quest are really good. Unfortunately, when we heal this guy, we only heal him for 1 or 2, but he's already practically maxed out. Now what you can do is you can actually cast bless again, but I know how much time we have, so I know for a fact that we don't need it. I'm not casting command right now, and really that's, whoa, nice lag. I hardly ever lag, but this is not cool. I'm not gonna die. I'm not worried about dying. I'm just worried about crashing. I'm recording, so the last thing I want is to freaking lag. Did they kill my pooch? I think these buggers killed my doggy. Yep, they killed my doggy. Oh well. Lag happens, but the good news is, even though we lagged, we're still pretty beefy, so it's not like they're gonna be able to kill us or something. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves. Oh no, our doggy's still alive. Oh, I just summoned that one. Duh. No. So our doggy can come back to life really easily. Let's go over here. Now, I actually have to... he saved, damn it. So when they save like that, they kind of still get like this weird little lock or whatever. Whoa. Got him. And if they're already laying down, pretty much they stand up and they just stay still and they take no action until they fall and then they die. I don't know, that's kind of buggy. Okay, I got my doggy. So let's lock this guy right there. I want to lock him. Actually, I kind of wanted to lock him in that corner, but this works out perfectly. So of course, since this is on elite, these guys are a lot stronger. They have a lot more everything, but ours is still pretty decent. We're like super OP at this level. Ooh, ogre boots. Those are really good. This gives us +2 to strength. We can actually switch to boots now, because once we cast the speed from these boots, they're pretty much pointless. Like there's no reason we need them on, because we already got the boost from them. So those ogre boots are gonna give us +2 to strength. That's gonna be really good for us. So now what you want to do in here is you actually want to come in here. You want to fight this guy. Now because I'm a cleric, I don't really need to do it, but what you can do is you can actually cast the bless on yourself or on your hireling, just to make sure that there's no, like, crazy trickery. Let's cast that on him. Hopefully we get him. No, he's freaking saved out of it. And you want to just massacre everything in here. Like I said, the bless that we have right here is freaking good. Wow. When missed by an attack, it deals, oh my god, this is such a good item. It's freaking crazy. and it gives me +1 passive to armor class, +1 insight to. Wow, guys. It's a level 4, but this is a really good level 4 because of the miss. So pretty much all I have to do now is I just have to stack um, armor, and we'll be doing a lot of damage to things that hit us. That's gonna be really good for like the kobolds later on and stuff like that. Damn, that's a really good thing. So as soon as I get that, I want to lock that. Let me look at these boots. Alright, so at level 3 I get +2 to strength boots. That's really good. I did pick up some other stuff, but there's nothing really major as that goes. Okay, so that's elite on this quest. Now elite on this quest, you actually have to take it a little bit slower. As you can see, I wasn't like zerging as much as I would like to. I did actually have to stop and fight the mobs every once in a while. There's some quests where you can still like, bypass the mobs and everything like that, but right there you actually want to do it. Now right here, after you get the things that you need, like I got the sword and I got the other one, what you can do is you can either double up on one item, or you can get the most expensive item, which is this right here. This one sells for 210. The rest of them all sell for less than that. So if you want to know which item sells for the most, this one technically sells for the most. Get that one and you're set. Now you can do this quest one more time if you want to get the loot that's in there, because it does drop pretty decent loot. But I wouldn't recommend you do it more than 2 more times after you get to elite. Now you can do it on normal or on hard or whatever the hell you want, but we'll go that. We'll just say that one more time if you want to get the experience and do that, then by all means. So then we're gonna go in here on elite. Let's go ahead and summon our creature, summon our hireling, excuse me. Then we summon our boy. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Now, right here we do have this. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give it a couple of seconds. I'm going to cast this on myself, and we're good. That's it. All we need to do here is we need to get the key, bring it back, do the puzzle, and we're done. All these mobs and stuff like that, we don't really need to worry about them. I'm going to cast Bless though, just because I want to. I should have. Oh my gosh, really? Hey, damn you. There we go. We got the silver key. Let's skip these guys because our hireling and our doggy will be able to kill them. I gave myself the buff so they can hit me while I do the puzzle, because they're not going to be able to kill me. But they're going to be a nuisance. Freaking rodents. Now I kind of know this puzzle already because I just did this quest like 2 times previous to this. But if you don't, just go slow. Oh damn it, I clicked the wrong one. It's that one. Just go slow, and you can do this puzzle that way. You can actually do it this way too if you really wanted to. Like that. And then this one will give juice to this one, which goes that way, and you can actually do this whole thing. What the hell? Okay, that was weird. I did not do that puzzle right. That stupid rodent must have messed me up. It's okay. So that one's done. And that's on elite. But because our character is so well built, we're just freaking zooming by these quests. Now the speed boost between what I did right there and over here isn't a big deal, but I do like the fact that I can run a lot faster to get to the quest. I feel like it saves time. And I'm so used to running at that speed, like I said, that if I'm not at that speed, I'm kind of just not, I'm not happy, to be completely honest. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna summon our pooch. Activate this guy over here. Once our pooch is already summoned, go over here, talk to this guy. Whatever, open this up. Awesome, so that's open. Let's get our butts over here. Now this is gonna be a little bit different. Usually I like to run past these guys and zerg. On this one, what I'm gonna actually have to do is I actually have to do this one, get this crest, and then fight them at the other gate. I don't need to fight them in here, and I don't need to really worry about them like really doing a lot of damage to me, because I can always sustain myself. But what I am going to do is I'm not going to fight them here. I'm going to leave my hireling here. My doggy is out there somewhere doing his doggy thing. I'm going to squeeze out over here. As you can see, I'm taking damage. So what I want to do is I want to lock him down, but I want to fight this guy. The reason we want to fight this guy is because we want to have our backs to a safe zone, and then the other guys are just going to follow us right here, and our hireling and our dog should be somewhere around here. There he is. We'll go ahead and just whoop ass on that last one. while we do this lever and get back into the game. Alright, so you don't want to stack them too much on this one. I can actually skip that and stack them over here, but there's no need. And those chests that are on the ground, they give you like a big ass sword and like a weird ass thing. So I don't get those just because those two don't actually give you random loot. They just give you loot. It's nothing special. I'm going to teach you guys how to do the trap on this one as well too, so you guys can know. And the reason why I go and I break the altar, like I said, is because you get a little bit more experience. It saves you on one more mob, and it pretty much just makes the run a little bit faster. Makes the quest a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and lock him down. This guy gets free hits. We get free hits on this red guy. Oh, he cast a nice spell. Alright, so this guy finally stood up. Let's go ahead and wreck his face. My hiring can kill him. If you want to get the bonus, you gotta break all this stuff right here. I'm not gonna break it because it's not that big of a deal. We wanna, damn it, I was gonna say we wanna try to lock this one down because he freaking runs everywhere. The other one kind of just stays still once he starts to cast. Okay, that's it. So when you go over here, because I have these boots, I can actually evade this trap. I can run right there and then jump over here. I can evade that trap. I can open that up. If you want to grab this chest without dying, just stand right here, like right at the edge of that. Get the chest, open it up, and you're good. Now, if you go that way, you can actually break those things in. If you go around the corner, there's like a hidden door and like more smashables. I'm not gonna do that, but if you want to, that's how you evade that trap. That's how you get that chest, and that's how you can go get those smashables over there in the back. Now right here, I'm going to go ahead and kill this guy too. He's supposedly chanting right now and trying to summon the family member, but we're going to just go ahead and kill him. As you can see here, I want to find my pooch. Pooch, there you go. Now you don't have to be facing your, damn it. There we go, finally locked his ass. You don't have to be facing him, you just have to have line of sight of him. So that's set. Now right here, I actually want to use this. And the reason we want to use that here is because let's tell that Harry to come with us. When we come in here, we don't want to take a lot of damage. We do want to kill this altar. It says no objective up there. There we go. We want to kill the altar before the summon happens. So now we were able to keep everybody's, all the Hayton family was not brought back to life. Right here, I can actually do this. Got it. And that's a spell that you can use when you're surrounded by a bunch of dead thingies. But I don't use it that much just because I feel that I forget, to be completely honest, and I'm just so used to just attacking everything because our strength is so good. And with Bless, we just do a bunch of damage, so I end up forgetting, to be completely honest. Later on, there are certain areas where like that comes in handy, but really don't focus on that so much. Just try to focus on paying attention to what's going on in the quest. Let's get the rogue one. Now you can get the reflex one. I'm actually going to do that right now. Let's get the reflex one, and we'll keep that in our inventory just in case we come across some other item that gives us HP. What you want to do is you want to make sure that all of these right here, everything on this side is pretty much as high as possible. These help this side, so this side getting higher means you also have to do this side, of course. HP is important, SP is important, but really your armor needs to be pretty decent, and then the rest of the stuff just pretty much stacks on itself. Now right here, this is actually kind of tricky, to be completely honest. And by tricky, I mean, you can fail this quest on Elite by yourself, even if you have a hireling. Unfortunately, due to the fact that stuff happens, and sometimes your hireling just doesn't pay attention, and you know, freaking mobs get past him. Now I'm gonna cast that on him because I want him to have a little bit more health and more tankiness. And I'm gonna stand right here where the crystal's at, and I'm gonna hope that I can command everything that comes close to me. This is like the only quest that I actually feel that is failable. I can fail at this quest, unfortunately, because sometimes I don't lock them down as fast as I would like to. Sometimes they get past us, And that's why I want to just like constantly bring him back to me, because I want him to kill something while the other ones are nearby. And the reason we want to do that is because it does toggle the rage effect. Oh my god, please tell me I got him. Yes. You see how he just ran to the freaking thing? Get that one. Let's lock that one down. Let's lock this one down. Awesome. The reason why I'm spamming lock is because I wanna get my aggro to be nice and high. I want my dog to survive this. I want my barb to be able to go, and when they're down like that on the ground, they actually take penalties to everything. So that's really good for us. Let's go ahead and reset him closer to us. I want them to always fight close to us. This is where it gets tricky. Number anything after like 10 is when they actually start freaking like getting really lucky on you and getting close to killing the crystal. There's a boss too, and the boss usually takes up a lot of energy. It's a freaking it's a Sawagan boss. But what you want to do, like I said, you want to stand here. Command works really well here. Even if they save, it ups your aggro. Now there is another really cool trick to this. Shish kebabs. No, 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 no. Hey, what the hell? Down. Alright, so my doggy did his job over there. Good boy, doggy. Whew, okay, I think we were able to save. So now, when the last one dies, the final one usually spawns right there. I'm gonna actually hang out over here because I don't want to get trolled. This is on elite, so there could be a freaking chance that he's like super stealth or something like that. I should be able to get him though, over there on the left. There he is. Okay, look how stealthy he is though. There he is. All right, we're good. Woo. Okay, that quest you can actually fail, so I was kind of a little worried. So get command on that quest. It helps a lot. It will raise your aggro, and you'll be set. Now you can do this quest like 3 or 4 more times. You won't get really good experience. You can do it on normal, of course, because no matter what difficulty you do it on, you get the loot. If you want, like for instance, if you're not a cleric and you want this really cool item right here that gives you the bless, by all means, feel free to do that. I did that when I first started. I ended up having like 5 of these, to be completely honest. And then I'm going to show you guys where you can actually get a heal spell for free, which I had like 5 of those or 6 of those as well when I first started. Oh, so we also have axe block. Damn. Well, honestly, axe block is not as good as the miss damage, but I'm going to keep that anyways. Let's go ahead and sell the gems. So that combustion. Okay, so we're not fire. This is the one to reflex. We're gonna keep that. Oh my god, cloak of elegance, diplomacy. Not a big issue. We already have one of these. Sell, sell. I'm really little the boot. The only reason I got those is because I can sell them. Oh, moderate wounds. That's not bad. Ooh, ego splendor is really decent. It's a level 3, but I don't really need it. Look how much money we have. Yay! We have 1,000. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go outside and I'm going to show you guys the standard island quest. And I don't think I'll be so inclined to not do Misery's Peak, actually. So I talked to him, talked to this chickie. Alright, so that's done. Let's go over here. So now we talked to 2 people here. Now you have to do all 4 quests out here before you can do Misery's Peak. Misery's Peak is a quest that gives you the second. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to talk to the mayor and reactivate his quest. I do want to reactivate the mayor's quest because I want to show you guys what it looks like when you get a set item. Damn it. So that means I do have to do Misery's Peak. It's okay, I'll zerg it. You can't really zerg Misery's Peak, which is a problem though. It takes forever to do. Hopefully I can find a... I wanna I already actually got invited to do a couple of to join a party, but I didn't join a party. I'm doing this all by myself, and the reason I'm doing this all by myself is because I want to show you guys that you can do it all by yourself on normal 100 elite in town, and you can actually do all the outside quests on normal 100 elite as well, because we're following a very simple guide. The guidelines are start your character off with the right spells, the right stuff. You want to give yourself the right enhancements, which actually enhancements you can do whatever the hell you want. As long as you get those mental toughness and regular toughness, you're pretty much set. The spells that I got are not like spells that are really hard to get. You can see I didn't use my you need to get the hell out of my way, bro. You're not letting me freaking go into the quest. You can see these guys are missing a lot. So if I had that item on me, that would be epic. Alright, so let's go in on normal. Let me set my freaking hireling to actually do something. Let's go ahead and give ourselves speed boost and we're gone. Now right here you can actually spam a bunch of these. Oh crap. Alright. I always forget that I actually have to cast bless now. If you lock him down, he doesn't trigger that bell, which will not activate. There's a oh damn it, they're still there. We're gonna skip that. And by skip that I mean I'm not gonna kill all these units just because I know I don't have to. So when you come to the right hand side, the right hand side doesn't have a trap that's like a poison trap or something that you have to turn off. It does have these two Sawagan, but we can kill them pretty easily. Especially because you gotta remember this is normal. We're a level 2 and we're a really beefed up level 2, so it's not like it's gonna be difficult. Let's go ahead and do this lever. We're gonna don't run through the middle because the ice damage that comes from that thing is freaking good. Even at a low level, that ice damage is no joke. Lock him down. Come this way. Okay, we're good. The reason I locked him down is because I don't have to kill him. My boys kill him. So we're set. So you want to come over here, you want to turn this off. If not, you have to evade it, and your hireling or your dog could get hit. Then you want to do this thing, and then you notice that it rumbles in a large room, but then it stops. That always kind of tricked me. When I first started, I was like, well, I already did the bell. What the hell? Nothing happened. You have to do the bell 2 times. After you do the bell 2 times, the ground actually shakes, which is kind of trollish of the game, but whatever. We should be able to get this one before he even, yeah, before he even aggroes us. Now we want to activate our hireling in an area where he can stand. This one we want to lock down actually, or try to lock down. Perfect. So now right here you actually have to go swimming. Go swimming over here. We do have the ring of water breathing, which we can cast, but our swim isn't bad. Unless you have like a -2 to swim, this is going to be a difficult swim for you. There we go. We're out. Once we get out here, you want to actually summon your hireling, and then it's the same thing here. You want to lock him down as fast as possible. Murder this guy. Now there's supposedly a trap that comes out through the back. Oh, there it is. And there's another shrine over here, which is really cool. So what happens is there's a secret door right here. If you're a rogue or somebody who can spot it, you can spot that, open that up, and you don't get like the ambush. But we're okay. Sorry, I had to spit real fast. So right here, this is one of the rare chests. By rare chests, you can get a really decent boots from here. Okay, so these give me +1 to tumble. Sometimes you can get boots in here that give you 1 charge of the exponentious retreat, which is really good. That's what we were hoping for, but it's okay. Now, if you want, you can actually go do that quest a couple of times and get those boots too. Now, right here, there's these cold spells, which I'm actually gonna not even acknowledge, and then I'm gonna kill this guy. The only reason we did that is because this is normal and we're pretty beefy on normal nonetheless. Oh wow. Wait, what? I'm seeing things. So this puzzle is pretty basic. You just gotta follow it. But I like the fact that you actually have to go down on that side. You have to, excuse me, activate both crystals. And the easiest way to do the puzzle is to do it backwards. For me, some people do it the other way, and that's fine. One more click. There we go. So that's done. Let's get out of here, and we're set. You can see that quest took us about 4 minutes to do. Now this quest is the only one in this area that after you're done you can actually get your reward from it and still stay in the wilderness. The other ones you actually have to go back to town, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go show you what reward you get out of this quest. And what I like about this game is that in the beginning it doesn't troll you, like it doesn't make you like hunt forever to get your character like decently itemed out. So what this does is it'll give you an item that you probably don't have yet. In our case it's headgear. We don't have any headgear, so this gives us +1 to intimidate, +1 to haggle, +1 resistance to will saves, +3 to concentration and 1 to tumble, and 3 to concentration and diplomacy. We're gonna actually take the tumble. But there we go. Now we have a helmet, which is here. And then it's gonna give us a goggles and cape, and then we're gonna get gloves later on too. So that's what I really like. Now this one you can actually just go back and forth and back and forth, but we're not gonna do that. I'm only going to do these once, and by then I should be at Misery's Peak. Misery's Peak gives you a lot of experience too, so if you're not level 3 by Misery's Peak, you're going to hit level 3 there, even if you do the other quest. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they actually run all of the quests in town on normal, and then do hard, and then do elite, and by all means, that's completely understandable. That's what I did in the beginning, just so I didn't get bored. I just did like the whole chain, but I find it more time consuming to more time effective, excuse me, to just do them the way I do them. Now, you want to come to this side. This is where you get the next quest. It's up here in this corner, and you have to explore all this too. So, I know this, but if you don't know this, you would have to explore this. As you can see, I'm getting experience because I found this quest. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to summon our doggy. We're going to summon our dog on the way, right here. The reason we summon our dog right here is because there's like a little spot right here where you can't move anyways. Let's cast Bless. Break these things right here, and then you want to follow this. Pretty much it snakes through. You can either go left or go right. I usually go right just because I like to get a little bit more time with the poison trap. That's right there. There's a poison trap right there. The lever is inside of this room, but I'm not gonna search for it because I don't really care about it. We're gonna, yes, awesome. We evaded the poison. These are rusty iron defenders. These are really annoying mobs to have to fight. Luckily for me, I'm not weak, so I can go ahead and like kill these guys really decently. But if you're weak, these guys can be really annoying because they cast grease on the ground, which even at a low level is freaking annoying because grease doesn't have, it has a standard dice save check. So you have a standard save for it. So even even at a low level, it gets really annoying. Of course, the spell falls off when you get to like level 3, 4, and 5 and stuff like that, because then people start getting, that's the grease spell that he was spamming, right? That he was casting. Luckily, we were able to kill him. Now, no matter what happens, you do move twice as slow on grease. So grease is really good for still crowd control. And then if you set it on fire, like with burning hands or like a fireball or something like that, it does do a little bit of damage to characters. Not a lot of damage, but you will still take some damage, and it's annoying. So right here, you want to go in there, open that door. You want to turn off these crystals because these crystals are doing something. I'm not reading everything. I just know what to do, unfortunately. If you guys want to do this slowly, you can do this slowly. You can hear the narrator. You can actually like do everything nice and slow and do all the all the other stuff. And by other stuff, I mean all the here we go. If you're all the smashables and stuff like that. If you're a rogue, you can actually go in here, and there's a lock right there that you have to pick, and you pick that lock, and then you can get that chest. If you're with a team, you want, like, that's why like it's really cool to have like one of everything. And in my opinion, rogues are the second most liked characters in this game just because they're really cool. I'm gonna do a tutorial on a rogue wizard later on. That's gonna be crazy. So right here, I wanna pretty much keep him alive. So as soon as the fight starts, I'm gonna actually come over here. We're gonna cast Bless. We have him targeted, so he shouldn't really take any damage on this first wave. We're gonna actually give him the extra HP. As you can see, it clicked over his head, so he gets the extra HP. I don't want to freaking target you. And then we pretty much just go ahead and fight these guys. What some people like to do is they actually like to right click and keep him in this thing. I know he's not gonna die just because I've done this quest so many times. I know that at this level he's not gonna die because I gave him the the aid, but you can actually do this on hardcore with no cleric. Even if he takes a little bit of damage, you can actually get there's an item after this quest which I'll show you guys, which is a cloak that allows any character class to cast a level 1 heal spell. It's not going to be the strongest heal spell. You're probably only going to heal everything for like 5 HP, but in certain cases 5 HP is a lot of HP. So let's go ahead and bless everything. Give everybody a little bit of a damage buff. Make sure we kill these guys a little bit faster. And we're good. We're just going to hang out right here. We're just going to do this. We have to support this storm. Pretty much they're just like tracking him and they want to kill him because he's like an engineer or some shit. Really, we just can hang back. Now when you have a party of people on elite, it's actually a lot cooler because the mobs are a lot stronger. You do still get the same amount of mobs, but whenever he says we can get through this, that is the last wave coming up. The good thing is that I have a hireling that's really strong. I have a doggy that decoys really well. Takes a lot of aggro. And then we get a chest. Always gotta get cool chests in the end of things. Half plate, we can sell that. Blah 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 blah. Alright, cool. So now that's done. And as you can see, we're already at we're pretty much at our 4th rank. And you gotta remember that I still have that, oh, take that back, we hit our 4th rank. So we're only 1500 away from our next rank, which is our next level. Which actually is our, it's only 1000 away because we still have that 500 experience gem sitting in our inventory. Now you can save those because every day that you log in you get daily dice. And sometimes you get really cool stuff from the daily dice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to outrun these rats because those rats are actually really fast and they annoy the crap out of me because they keep hitting you but they miss. Now from there you want to come this way. You want to jump down right here and you actually want to slide down this wall. You might take a little bit of damage because I have the speed boost, but it's okay.